Hello everybody, this is Sim Robinson. I have been a FiveM developer for approximately 4 years now. I first started learning Lua about 6 years ago. I was a freelance developer for Gmod. Pretty much started there, made a lot of money off of some stuff I made. And now, 6 years later, I am 19 years old. I am extremely dissatisfied with where FiveM is, and well, I'm going to be talking about Liberty City, the whole fucking debacle of that shit. So, many of you may know, and here I'm going to pull this up, this guy, PichotM, the fucking holy grail of FiveM Liberty City bullshit. So, basically, this is like, this guy made it popular on FiveM forums at least. You know, he has the cool video, I am sharing a working, clean, and ready for production Liberty City map version. And yeah, as much as it's like, it's nice, it's cool, look at this shit. Hundreds. How many is it now? 5, nearly 600 replies because he fucking let it die. Now, most of the people on here, they didn't get it from this guy, alright? You know why? Because this guy, he doesn't fucking give a shit. And frankly, at this point, I'm convinced he just copy and pasted one of the other Liberty mods into this. Now, if he wants to give me a little bit of proof, right, that he's like not some, you know, fucking fraud or whatever, then he needs to actually put some dedication into this. And I know he's French or whatever. There's Google Translate, or there's people who fucking speak French and English, such as myself. So, you need to, like, get on your fucking game here, alright? I don't know. I went ahead and I made, like, a little converter for it. Where is that? Here, I can pull it up. Yeah, look, I made a little converter for it. This was, like, literally 3 days after I saw it posted because I was tired of fucking copy and pasting everything into that little FiveM converter he links. This shit, it works. It works pretty dang well, alright? And you know, some people, they have trouble with it, but if you, like, read some of my messages on the forum, you realize that half the people that have trouble with it, they didn't follow the instruction, or they got lost somewhere along the way, they weren't taking their time. But if you really need help doing this shit, and you have issues with it, just fucking look around in the GTA 4 install, and you'll find a file, like a fucking pack of shaders, and just drag them into this. Okay? Don't replace anything. That's all I can say. And then, yeah, just try to fucking run it, and it'll work. Okay. So, so yeah, this is PichotM's version. The link's dead. You know, you can't download it anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. But I got it to work a few times. People like to assume that his works a little bit better. It really doesn't. If you want, like, some of the stuff that he put in there, there's really not much of a difference. Like, traffic lights, no. Like, it's not even that, like, big. It's not that much better. There's not a whole lot that's different. You know, you still have missing pockets of the map. You still have kind of fucky traffic. You still have all of these different things. And on top of that, like, look at this. Like, the guy didn't do too much. Like, the only thing that's a little bit different is the nav mesh, and some of the prop placements have better collisions. That's really it. So there's not that big of a difference. There's only like 3 things that I've ever noticed. And hey, if you want this guy's stuff, look, you don't have to do much to make it work. Alright, if you look around in the Liberty 5 install, which I'll get to, you don't have to do too much to add this sort of stuff in there. Yeah, so that's like the first kind of rendition of this whole Liberty City deal. The second one is Liberty City Remix. I tried it, it's kind of shitty. I'll be honest with you. This is before Liberty 5, I believe, and I don't really like it that much. I'll be honest, I don't really like it. I think it has worse performance than any of them. But yeah, if you get to work better, you know, feel free to correct me. And then finally, Liberty 5 is still available for download. Nobody knows this, but just go to download 2 and it works. If you really want Liberty 5. This is like my personal favorite version. The only difference that PichotM did is he has like a slash distance stuff, so the distance is a little better. But this, at least for me, is the best version out there. So yeah, this is where you can get it. So then let's talk about, well, what if you really want all these different versions? So this is the original Liberty City download. I've had this for a while now. So all of the stuff is in here. This is where people ask for that asset stuff. This is the original Liberty City though. So you can see. And notice how it is strikingly fucking similar to PichotM's version. Because what did the guy do? He did not do that much. He really didn't. And then you have Liberty Remix, which I suppose is like one of the newer. I don't know if they updated it recently, but you know, there's a fair amount of stuff in here, and it works. You know, you have all the files. You don't have to play around with my converter. So let's talk about, like, hey, how do you actually install this sort of stuff? Well. If you have your resources folder, right? Let's just say, hey, this represents your resource folder. Well, in here somewhere. All right, you put this to your server.cfg, and then boom, you just fucking drag it all in there. Like, it's not that hard, guys. Or if there's a stream folder, pop it in something, hit start, that sort of deal. But anyways, these are the 3 versions. I'll put the links in the description. So you have PichotM, the good one, at least in my opinion, and then you have the remixed version. Yeah, that's about it, guys. The cool thing about the remix though is that they do have some other stuff with it. So if you go to the links here, there's some website where they update it pretty often, and they have it so you can have like both islands. You can have a fucking bridge going across it. Like, it is actually pretty cool what they're doing with the map now. But yeah, don't use this version. What the fuck's wrong with this guy? I don't know. Use this one, or any other ones you find that are good. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much the end of this. So, yeah, peace out.